Hey guys, what's up? Mick Hayes here. I'm really excited to see my subscribers going up and my followers going up, and YouTube keeps suggesting that I do a kind of an intro video, which I think is a good idea for those of you that are kind of new to me and my music. So first thing first, thank you very much for subscribing and following along. And additionally, thank you for watching the videos, especially the new ones that are featuring my new music that was produced and featuring my friends Joe Bonamassa and Josh Smith. I'm really proud of the music, and I know that they are too. That said, to kind of break me down, there's a lot of facets to this, but we're just going to touch on one of them for today. I'm a huge vinyl nut. As a matter of fact, on my previous record, which is called My Claim to Fame, there's a song on here called Hand Me Down 45s. Now, by the way, if you want to copy this, limited copies available, of course, through my website, mickhayesmusic.com. But I always tell people that just like when you see parents kind of giving their kid the cell phone to keep them busy, or a tablet or what have you, my parents did that with me with guitar, first of all, of course, and old records specifically. I have a collection of 45s that was given to me, and 33s. So that's the purpose of that song. That said, I am an avid collector. That's another thing I'm very proud of, and I wanted to feature a couple today that have just come in. So let me add to that through COVID, through 2020, and right up until last January, which would be 24, I was also an online seller. I would do stuff in auction groups. I would do live auctions on Wednesday nights. I used to sell on Discogs and on eBay, and I've since gotten away from that. And there were a number of times that I sold things from my collection, thankfully not childhood heirlooms, once or twice, yes, but there were times that I didn't want to sell things, but I kind of had to, and I've been lucky enough recently to buy some of them back and to upgrade some of my copies. Now, I live in Franklin, Tennessee, and there's a wonderful record shop called Luna Records. If you're ever in the area, please stop by. And they got the collection literally from heaven. The first words out of my mouth when I saw a couple pieces in this collection was, where was this collection when I was still buying? Because I would have probably kept at least 60 to 80% of it. That said, the first one I'm going to show for you is actually Jimi Hendrix Smash Hits. Now, this is one of the rare records that I had growing up. I have my mom's copy still to this day. And this one actually has the poster still with it, which is something I didn't have growing up. So I'm excited about this one. Beautiful condition. Next one is a first press of Chicago Transit Authority. You know as well as I do, it's never that clean. It is a gorgeous copy. Next one, Albert King, I'll Play the Blues for You. I've never seen one this clean. This is remarkably clean for a first press. Super excited about that one. I'll make these kind of quick. First press of Allman Brothers live at Fillmore. And if you're curious, how do I know that, or how should you know for that matter, that the first press is always on the pink label. The ones after that are the Capricorn labels, and it just kind of changes from there. But this one is the first press. Again, another one in remarkably clean condition. Now, I still had a copy of that, but I had a reissue of that. Sold my original, actually, when the timing was right. So, Allman Brothers, brothers and sisters, I actually have never had a cleaner copy than this one. This one's remarkably clean and does have the original insert, which I'll just kind of show you quickly here. Excited about that. Now, again, a lot of these so-called common records, these are the ones I parted with when I had the time and when I had the inkling to do so. Allman Brothers' first record, also a first press. Almost all of these are either first press or second press, really, really close. Never seen one that clean. Never in my life have I seen a copy of Muddy Waters, Electric Mud with the insert. I'm going to skip around here because two of them are exceptional. Don't want to get ahead of myself. Never seen a copy this clean. Actually didn't have this one growing up. Which, footnote, and I just said this to my friend Chris from the Cold Stairs, and I say it pretty often. If I didn't have it growing up, chances are I still haven't heard it. I'm not a big fan of streaming. I mean, we all have to at this point, but it was exciting to hear this full record from cover to cover for the first time, just like last week. Another one that's never this clean. This is just a blues compilation, most of it being live. Actually, I think all of it was live, but I'll have to look at that and get back to you. But a great record nonetheless. Cream's First. Now this one is a first pressing of Cream's First. Does have a little bit of ring wear, but I've never seen one this clean. Remarkable. Now, two that are really impressive here. We're at 5 minutes. If you've made it this far, thank you very much. But I have never, and I mean ever, seen a copy this clean. Now, mind you, this is not an RL press, but this is the 1969 press with the hype sticker and the gold record sticker, and then the track listing sticker on the back. Super excited about this, and I wish you could see this. Trust me, no camera, no video will do this any justice, but all of this guy's collection were all put in anti-static sleeves, probably as far back as back in the day. And lastly, the best of all, as we do save things the best for last. I've never seen a stereo press that clean. Remarkable. Now this one, as they say in the buying world, I paid up for this one. I definitely paid up for this one. And I had a first press like this that was Canadian first press on a completely different label. And I went back the next day and traded in my copy just to offset some of the damage I spent on this one. So that said, most importantly, thank you very much for following, all that kind of stuff. If you want to know more about me, things specific, leave it down below in the comments. That's the call to action as they talk about. And then there'll be more of this kind of coming in weeks, days, whatever. I try to do this every day and I'm not really great at it. I'm really not. That's a story for another time. So thank you for tuning in. Support locally owned small businesses. Support your artists, your favorite artists. Hopefully I'm one of them. And we'll see you guys in the next video.